My name's Tessa and I'm a physical therapist at Colorado Springs Orthopaedic Group. Today I want to discuss the ACL and how to prevent any injuries to it. It's a common myth that the ACL, you can actually strengthen it. However, we can only strengthen the muscles around the knee to help support the ACL. We'll discuss some exercises to help prevent injury and then go over the ACL's function. To summarize, the function of the ACL is to prevent anterior translation of the tibia on the leg, rotary control, and then preventing knee hyperextension. It is hard to always prevent injuries, but you can do some things to help prevent them by working on strengthening your muscles, keeping your muscles flexible, aerobic conditioning, working on your proper body mechanics while doing different exercises, and especially if you're doing jumping and landing mechanics, we want to make sure we're getting good absorption of the forces to make sure we're not going to be doing anything that is going to be risky for the knee. This is Kim. She's going to help me demonstrate some exercises today. For the first one, we're going to do a box squat with bands around the knee. We have a light resistance band, so you do need to have that accessible. We're going to place that directly above the knee. What the band is going to do is going to make it more feedback to the body to kind of push the knees out into the band and getting the proper form with your box squat. So the main goal here is to push out into the band, really thinking of externally rotating the hips. You're going to feel some activation here and within the legs in general with the squat. She is kind of sitting back into the chair is a good thought to have with how to get back into that squat. So for more advanced individuals, we can actually progress away from the chair and progress into full depth squatting to tolerance. This will actually work in engaging more muscles and getting more strength in your legs. The second exercise is a lateral band walk. So for this one, we need a resistance band as well. If you are really just starting out, you may want to start off with no band at all. There are 3 different places where you can put a band. You can put it above the knees, not on the knees. You can put it at the ankle, and then the last one you can put it across the feet. So the levels of difficulty will be first no band, then above the knee, ankle, and then foot. For this one, what we're going to have her do is, let's turn here. You're going to get into a gentle mini squat, and then you're going to sidestep. Keeping some tension on the band, we don't ever want to close the feet together. This one you're also going to really feel in the outer hip here. Okay, go ahead and take that band off. For the next one, all you're going to need is some sort of step, or if you don't have a step at home, you can maybe stack a couple of books if you still have a phone book or anything like that. What you're going to do is put one foot up onto a step, and if you have any balance concerns, I would recommend having some light balance support of the railing or something like that. You're going to sink the heel down and try to tap the floor, keeping in line with the knee. You want to make sure the knee is not going crazy in or out, and in general keeping good control. If you find that you're really wobbly with this one, you might want to go to a lower step before you progress to a higher step. Here's it from the other side. Something else you can do if it's really hard is you can actually tap the toe instead of the heel, so you don't have to go down as far. For more advanced individuals, we want to think about proper landing mechanics and absorbing our land. So Kim here is going to show how to nicely drop into the squat as we're landing. You see it's very fluid and she doesn't hit the ground with a hard land. We want to almost think of being very quiet as we're landing versus having a big stomp with it. And with your plyometrics, you can progress to like a single leg jump down as well. This is a more challenging one. We can also then do a single leg jump down and go into like a cut, kind of like a sporting activity as well, okay? We can also starting from the ground and jumping up, so turning around and progressing various heights. Typically want to jump all the way up, open up the hips at the top, and then being also quiet as possible, trying to really get into a nice land with that as well. There's a lot of variety you can do, but some of these tactics are a good way to start.